Hello, hello. Gentlemen. Gentlemen. Okay, that is working. Can confirm things are working. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? It's a backdraft. You should do the hard Travis Scott beat switch beat. Maybe we'll do a Travis Scott type. You haven't done a Travis Scott beat in a while now. It's been a minute. What's up, the Blackout Kid? Bro, you are the GOAT. Thank you, man. Thank you. What's the, there's a GOAT emoji, and then what's that thing after it? What am I looking at? Just came back from my open mic session, and who pops up? My favorite producer. What's up, DSR? How was the open mic? Any luck? Was it good? Oh, what's good, H3? About another annihilation by True Moving Type B. Maybe, Trust, maybe. How you doing, man? I'm doing good. Jordan Lucas, 10 bands type beat. Maybe, Caleb, maybe. I'm doing good. Good afternoon. How are you doing, man? I'm chilling good. How far back can I lean without the camera focusing still? Would you ever try a Lucky type beat? Who is Lucky? Trying to think of I don't think I've heard any of this guy's songs. Trending Ken Carson, Playboy Cardi, similar. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard this guy before. Oh, his name is Lucky. It's not even a stage name, it's his first name. Damn. Open mic was pretty well. The songs I played from the Surrender type beat went pretty raw. We had a lot of praise from it. That's awesome, DSR. Great to hear. Who's your favorite rapper? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't really have a favorite. I've talked about how, like, when you make music, like, it becomes a bit harder to quantify things, if that makes sense. It's a lot harder to, like, say, like, this is my favorite, all that sort of stuff, and sort of, I guess, like, there's a bit of nuance with it, you know, like, there's some albums that are great, like, one-time listens, but you're not listening to it every day, like, it's not on repeat constantly, you know, like, I don't know, like a T-Pab or something like that, you're not listening to that every day, you know, maybe King Kunta, but you get what I'm saying, you know, like, and also there's, like, situations for different artists, different songs, you know, like, NF, How Could You Leave Us? I'm not gonna listen to that in the car with the homies, you know, that'd be a terrible song to listen to in the car with the homies. Doesn't mean it's a bad song, or, you know, so I don't know is what I'm trying to say. A good lad. How about a Ren Sick Boy type beat? Maybe we'll do a Ren one. Have I done a Ren one already, or if I just thought I've done a Ren one? What's your favorite beat that you've made? Um, to be honest, like my personal favorite ones are probably those. Um, they're the Harper beats, Harper. Those ones are like they're hard as fuck, but the they're sort of weird. Like they're not like standard trap beats. They've got like weird like instrumentation. They've got stuff like that that makes them different, and that's what I like about them. They're not standard, but they're fun. So yeah, any of those Harper ones, Harper. Those are probably my favorites. There's some other like there's some ones like Iconic is probably like my best Sin Mac one, and I did that like 3 years ago. I have not come close to that since then, but Iconic's good. I'm trying to think because we've been over it before. Oh, Andromeda. If you're looking for a sort of a boom bap piano one, that one's great. Is NF up there? Oh, for favorite rappers, I mean, NF is weird because I've done so many beats in his style. Like you can't, I can't casually listen to his stuff anymore. If that makes sense. Like every time his music comes on, my brain goes into analyzing mode. It's a problem. All right, like, like it's a problem. Um, you're like constantly thinking about like, where are these chords? What this is a weird drum pattern. Like on the new album, there was many times where I'm like, it's crazy that they're using woodwinds so much. Strings are such a NF thing. Why are they using woodwinds? So stuff like that makes it hard to listen to him casually. What up, Malzen? How you doing? How you doing? Waiting for a Zoom lecture to start. How are you? I'm doing good, man. Happy to hear. Is it a school one? I hope it's a school one. What kind of classes do you got right now? It's all software development stuff. Like, do you have to start with Gen Ed stuff, or how's it work in Sri Lanka? Have you seen Across the Spider-Verse yet? No. Did it come out? Hold up. When this shit come out? June 2nd. Oh my, it just came out. No, I haven't. I need to go watch that shit. Whoa. That the original Spider-Verse was one of, if not my favorite, superhero movie. I guess the Batman's a close contender for the top spot, but just the animation style, the music, stuff like that. It's such a good original movie. Was real good. So I'm assuming the new one's good as well. Hopefully, maybe I'll listen to the soundtrack next couple days just to get a. And yeah, I did one beat. I think that one was called Icarus or something like that. It was like a Spider-Verse type beat, and that one was fire. If you haven't heard Icarus, that was like really early on when I was starting making beats, like 2017, 2018. So check that one out. I have 50,000 listening minutes for NF last year. Damn. I think I had like 20,000 listening minutes total. I wonder if there's a way to check that, but like, here, let me see if going to if the Spotify Wrapped, like if there's a way to access it. Cause I think I only had like 20 or 30,000. probably not an easy way, huh? Spotify Wrapped. 2022 Wrapped. Yeah, probably too hard to find, but I don't think I even had that many minutes. Still learning mathematics for computing and other basic stuff. Sick. Yeah. I think here for computer science you need like a calculus class, and then I think it's discrete mathematics. I think there's like usually 2 levels of discrete mathematics. Not a lot of calculus, but I think you have to have algebra also. But like I think that's for most degrees. I would hope. Maybe no money, goodness gracious type. When? Hey, that's not a bad suggestion, little balls. Not a bad one. Goodness gracious. Got Tito's fucked up. So I was watching some Joe Rogan and YouTube randomly recommended your live stream. I subbed because I don't know how I got here. Thank you, Jojo. I hope you're enjoying the show. This is very much like Joe Rogan, alright? It's me and you are the guest. It's the H3 music experience. I'm almost about going to leave Norfolk State University. About to be a junior in this fall, which is crazy. Damn, what's your major, or what's your degree in? Where is Norfolk? Is that a territory? New Zealand? Hold on. Norfolk University. Virginia, okay. I kind of stream lol. What's up? I'm getting into Steph commented. Say here when Steph commented, but I finished the song for preface, but every time I try downloading the MP3, it says the link is broken. Preface. Thanks for letting me know, Vengeful. If you could email me, a link should be in the description. I can send it to you directly instead of... I'll have to fix the link, which will take a minute, so I'll have to do that. It'll probably be faster to send it directly to you, so... shoot me an email and I'll get it fixed. What happens there is I have to copy and paste the link, and sometimes you're only supposed to cut like half of the Google link, and sometimes I cut too much or not enough, and so things get messed up sometimes. So if anyone ever is downloading an MP3 or downloading a WAV or STEM file and something doesn't work, let me know, because it's probably just me being a dumbass. You make a Annihilate type beat and Am I Dreaming type beat for the new soundtrack because you killed it with the last one. Awesome. He was my main star. Take care. Have a good one, Malls, and good luck with the classes. I had a total of like 128,000 minutes. Holy crap. Holy cow. That's wild. 128. I guess like for like most of like, even when I'm just like casually listening to stuff, like I'd say only about 50% of the time it's music. The other 50% of the time it's like a YouTube video or podcast, something like that. So like I guess I probably actually am like passively listening to like 60,000 minutes of stuff, but it's only half the time coming from Spotify. So YouTube needs to do a wrapped up. That would be insane if I had a wrapped up for how much time I'm on YouTube. Because I think they do don't they do like the statistics? Let me see your data in YouTube. Let's see here. Oh my. They have all of your YouTube comments. Oh no. They got me talking about Nepal back in 2020 here. That's disturbing. I don't like that. We're not checking out any more YouTube statistics. Maybe no might keep up type beat. Maybe collab. Maybe. My major is music media. That's awesome, DSA. Is like, I guess is like music media. Is that like, do you have to learn? Is that like advertising, or is that just like production of music? Like, I guess it's a little bit of everything, maybe, huh? Are you a producer or do beats for fun? Yes, I do. I do free for profit beats. Every day I do a daily free for profit beat, except for Sundays when we do the live stream. But yeah, free for profit beats every day, and then I do customs for people for moolah, and then yeah. So I mean, it's a job. This is a company technically, so I mean, but I do it for fun. It's not my full-time job. How about that? Like it's I have a part-time real job, and then I do this part-time. You know, so it's a bit hard to quantify. You know, so. Alright, for sure that works. I'm going to end up purchasing the stems once I'm not broke. But it'll be my debut, and I have a couple of extra vocal layers I want to try adding a couple parts. That's sick, yeah. Hey, if the MP3 link doesn't work, I guess you gotta buy the stems, you know. No other way around it as far as I see. My friends were disappointed in your 128,000 minutes. Disappointed it wasn't more or less. Music media is more production of music, sort of everything. For example, one of my classes I'm taking is conduction class. I don't know, but why? What's required? You'd think they would do like, I don't know, traditional music versus sort of more traditional versus modern, you know, because like the skills for like in the beginning, the skills for creating orchestral music and like or like, you know, having an orchestra, you know, and then having a DAW or something like that, like those are completely different skills. Like they will overlap at certain points, but like like you said, I don't know why it's required. Like, why for music production, modern music production, would you need to know how conducting works? How much I was listening to music. Respect back. Respect. Alright, I better start getting this set up. Shoot some more ideas. I'm gonna listen to some more ideas. Nothing has jumped out at me as, you know, like let's do it, you know. So, so if anyone's got any suggestions, let me know. Goodness gracious. Maybe a goodness gracious thing got stuck in my head, so we may end up doing that. Live 2. May have to come visit NSU, because you and I will have to talk to my director about that. Will he take a lowly YouTube producer's opinion? It's probably like I was about to go say my research, which is not what it is. It's a casual browsing of the internet, but like seems like a lot of like the accreditation bodies like control a lot of that stuff quite a bit. Like you have to have certain standards for everything, which is even beyond directors and the school itself often. So, yep, my researcher. Still feeling the Ren Sick Boy type beat, to be honest, since you ain't done that one before. Yeah, yeah. No, okay, yeah, I haven't done one. What was that? I don't think it was Sick Boy. There's one I was planning on doing. 1 second, let me take a listen to Sick Boy. Ren. Okay. Oh, it was High Ren. That was the one I was thinking of. Yeah. Sick Boy is sick. Probably not do a Sick Boy one live because I gotta get a good guitar sample, and we do not want to watch me sample hunt for half an hour. But not a bad suggestion in general. Post Malone WoW type beat, not bad one. Nightcrawler Jews. Are you able to do? Are you able to do cover beats, like edited versions of big name artists? If you mean like type beats, like I do beats in the style of songs and artists that have already been created. I do those quite a bit. So like people are saying like Post Malone, wow, like I'd make a beat in that style that sounds similar to that. If you mean like remaking the instrumental itself, so it's like the same chords, the same drum patterns, stuff like that. I used to do that sort of stuff. That was actually, I went, like it was the sort of the main thing this channel did from like 2017 to 2019. But then so many copyright problems happened with that. Like I almost lost the channel and stuff like that. So I haven't done it since then, but it is a skill I have. Is legally, from a copyright perspective, I am unable to do that. However, it is definitely a skill I have. My professor has a doctorate degree in it, so we have 2-hour conversations about. Oh, I got you, DSR. Hey, respect. A doctoral. A doctorate. Doctorates are crazy. How can you sit in a classroom that long, man? Do I have to do like research for a doctorate degree? I wonder for like music, like what did he do his doctorate on? I guess I'm curious. Like I guess for like a science degree, like you have to have like a research thing and et cetera. Like what's a music guy do for their big doctorate thesis or whatever it's called? Nightfall, Drogi, and Bosny type beat. I haven't heard of those guys either. L Copyright would have loved to hear Eminem Fallen featuring Tiger B. It's so underrated. Yeah. L Copyright. big L. Yeah. No, yeah, if I hadn't gotten all those copyright strikes, I'd probably still be doing it, honestly. That brought in a lot of views, alright. What's good? What's up, Lost? How you doing, man? Drokenji. Yeah, well, let's see. Maybe I'll recognize them. These guys sound very Travis Scotty. You sure this ain't just Travis Scott? if I can remember. Said it before, but it did stick with me. Respect. Respect. I'm late. What was the first beat? Pixel, we've been on for 27 minutes, alright? There hasn't been a beat yet. Let me see, maybe. Let's see here. Try and go through some of the suggestions, see if anything kicks me in the balls. Can you beatbox? Can't copyright that. No. Boots and cats and boots and cats. Yeah, no beatboxing here. I'm so bad at beatboxing, I've downloaded drum kits off of the internet that are just beatboxing sound effects in order to put in beatboxing on tracks. Phew, that's good. Alright, hell. Let's just, we gotta start making something. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I guess maybe I'm gonna go in thinking Travis Scott, sort of that style, and we'll see what it ends up like. We're going in with a plate that's pretty clear. Not going to be able to tap into the stream for a bit again. Has a seizure 2 days ago for the first time in a decade. No worries, Les. Take care of yourself, man. Yeah, sorry to hear it. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Les. Yeah, take care of yourself, alright? Whatever you need. I won't force you to watch us. H3 has 66,600 subs. Illuminati confirmed. Yeah, it's only 3 digits though. I'm waiting for all 5. All right. Right now, because they hide that from everyone. Right. Let me see what the actual number is. Let's see here. Survey says 66,602. I need 64 more subs. What DAW do you use, and is it expensive? I use FL Studio. I believe the version I've purchased, it was either the $100 version or it probably was the $200 version now that I'm thinking about it. But I started producing in like 2014, around that time, and I used the demo version until probably like 2017. So for like 3 years, I used the free demo version. The one catch with that is you can't reopen saved projects, and so when I worked on stuff on the free DAW, like I was just making it all in one session and then exporting it immediately, so I had the MP3 to upload to YouTube and all, and then I never could reopen those things again. So like that was sort of like people always ask how I'm able to make a beat every day and all. It's like that taught me, like I had to do it to survive, you know, like. And for me, it was I wasn't going to spend money on making music until like it was only going to be a self-feeding thing. Like I was only going to spend the money I made on music, you know. So, so the first I had to make $200 off of Google Ads first before I could purchase it. So. He's the goat in more way than one. I'm like the 66,600. Yes. Alright, let's make a Travis Scott sort of beat thing. Let's see what these are. Hello? Hello? Did I grab an effect? No. There we go. Way to go. Is taking care of you. I hope you've been doing well yourselves too. Girlfriend says hi. Yeah, I'm all chilling. I hope everyone else is chilling here as well. But yeah, take it easy and say hi to your girlfriend as well. Tell her sup. It's crazy though. I've tried using the free version of Magic Music Maker, but there's only room for 4 tracks, which really isn't much. No, not at all. That's a problem. Yeah, FL, it's pretty much identical to the paid version, except for you can't reopen save projects. So that's the only catch. Everything else is pretty much identical. Talk about self-feeding. What's your favorite food? Favorite food? favorite food is probably. I'm thinking of desserts. Like, dessert wise, like, uh, poppy seed cake is like top tier in my opinion. Um, which is really just a coffee cake with poppy seeds in it. You don't even taste the poppy seeds, so like it's really just coffee cake. Coffee cake is bomb. Um, there's this thing uh, that my grandmother makes, and uh, it's just like I think it's really just like a vanilla pudding with coconut on the top, like shredded coconut on the top, and then graham cracker crust, and that thing is like straight up heaven. Like I could eat pounds of that. All right, it's so damn good. And it's so I believe it's not hard to make. It's so good. I guess for like non-dessert foods, pizza is always top tier. Pizza's always top tier. I don't know. Like I love food. All right, all food's good. What's up, Riley? How you doing, man? Have you ever made a beat with just FL Studio presets? Yes. I'm trying to think. Um, the hardest thing is FL drums. FL drums are terrible. All right. If you add enough reverb, you can make the piano like VSTs and stuff like that. Like these like really crappy ones over here in packs. Like if you try really hard, you can make these instruments sound good. Enough reverb will make these sound good. But drums, these kick drums are bad. All right. All right. Probably going to click on a good one, but like. It sounds just like a dance kick drum, like an early 2000s one. That one's not too. This kind of sound like could be used as like a boom bap sort of thing. They don't have any texture to them, I guess. They sound like synthetic. He did win just a 3x oscillator before. Yeah, look up. I probably look up 3x os or something like that on the search thing, and you'll be able to find it. That one was interesting. Trying to do the drums on that was weird. Just want to ask, but like, did you ever think why you chose FL over free DAWs like Cakewalk? Mostly, like, really, it was all the. The original reason was when I was starting. So the original reason I got into making music was I needed good sounding music for my film stuff that was royalty free. And all of the royalty free stuff I could find was really, really bad. So the whole thing that got me into music in the first place was making music for my films. And I don't remember what I Googled, but like I Googled, how do I make music for my films? 14-year-old me, and FL Studio, there's a tutorial with FL Studio that came up, so I download FL Studio after that, and then just from there, that's what I use. Like, if I was like specifically, like if I searched out EDM music, how do I make EDM music, I probably would have then used Ableton because that's a big thing EDM guys use. So it's all about like the accessibility of different tools, and sort of the knowledge base as well. So like FL Studio, 90% of the music making tutorials I run across are guys using FL Studio. It makes it really easy to understand what's going on, and there isn't as much translation. Like if you are watching a tutorial in FL Studio, you'll know you probably have the tools in your FL Studio to do that. Like I'm not sure what Cakewalk has. So if I was like if I was making a thing in Cakewalk but watching a FL Studio tutorial, things could get hard real fast, you know. So what's poppin', Jimbo? What's up, Marks? How you doing? Remember when you did have markers in your videos for verses? The dark ages. Yeah, I like this was this was one comment that a negative comment that I remember to this day was someone was complaining about me telling artists how to live their or how to write their music, and it's like, no, people just asked so many times for that. Like people wanted markers so bad. It was just funny to me that someone was complaining about it. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to be an ass, you know. It's just so many people ask for it. You made films? How's that part going? I haven't done one in a while. Like I edit little projects here and there, mostly meme videos of inside jokes, but but like I haven't done like a film in a while. Camera's good though, as you can see. But yeah, that was the original plan. The original plan was to be a filmmaker. Like I started going to college for video production originally. Like I started going to. I went to a community college to get my gen ed stuff done. This was back in 2018 or whatever. 2018, I was going in 2019, I was doing summer. Like I did 3 semesters, a fall, spring, and then a summer one. I got all my gen ed stuff done that summer semester, and it was like, all right, now I'm going to go to a university. But then I started doing research on how much a video producer, like someone working in video production, would make, and I realized I was making just as much doing my tax job and doing this music stuff. I was making just as much money as someone on average would make in my area doing video production. So I was like, well, what the hell? So I dropped out of college. So that's how we got here. But yeah, for like high school, I was a video guy. That was not really my clique, but yeah, that was my clique. Can do 3D art too. Yeah. The 3D. I haven't touched the 3D stuff in a while. That stuff is fun. That stuff I got really into. That's the stuff that like has been like a personal interest, like the video production, the 3D artwork, the like CGI sort of stuff, the music stuff, and then also coding. Those 4 things I will literally sit for an entire day and do nothing else with, like, and not even notice the time go by. Those 4 things can do it to me, you know, so. He puts, you don't have to follow the markers in the description just to let us know. Yeah, I started doing that because someone complained about it. I'm like, what are you complaining about? Fine, I'll make it clear. Just never knew he could do this, Gladys. Yeah. Let's go 3 hours of live today. We better. We're already 45 minutes in, and it's been me talking. I've put down 1 synth line, and we're 45 minutes in. Dropped out of college, noted. I took advantage of people in college and then left. Don't drop out. Yeah, it's very much like staying in college or not staying in college is a very individual level situation. Like blanket statements like drop out of college or don't drop out of college are not like don't like either way. Like like blanket statements are a bad idea. Like I'd say like the only reason I dropped out was because I was already making as much money as I would have with a degree, you know, like if I wasn't doing like if I didn't have the income from doing all this and steady income for that matter, then I would not have dropped out. So like don't drop out and follow your dream until you are sure your dream is working. Like make sure your dream is taken off before you drop out at all. Blender makes my brain cry. I've been using Krita for years and now adapting is almost impossible. Yeah, Blender is a big, like people tell me FL Studio is overwhelming. Dude, Blender, oh my goodness. You're like, oh. And you have to like, the way all of these programs work is you have to narrow into the things that you do understand and then just slowly branch out over time. You can't like just immediately think you're going to know everything because you don't. There's still stuff in here I'm learning in FL, and Blender's the same way. What was the original idea for making music for your films? What was the original music genre for your films? Original was just orchestral stuff. Think like actually, there's most of them were like memey little high school like videos and all. So there was a lot of just like goofy music. Like it was purposely built to be that way. But like there's stuff like that. There was orchestral stuff, and that, I mean that's sort of where this NF stuff all got started. Was I was like, hey, that's sort of what I do. I'll start doing some of that. So. Personal circumstances matter greatly in that choice. Yeah. Well, and it's personal circumstances and self-awareness. Like there's a chance I could have been completely not self-aware and just like immediately dropped out thinking, well, I'll figure it out later, and that would not have worked out, you know. That's why you're so good at strings on your NF beats. Yep, now you know. That's exactly correct. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna lay down another instrument before I speak again. Like a lead. Too much. NF is the first to use fully orchestral beats, right? I'd say, if not the first, one of the like sort of the person who brought it to the mainstream. I'd say I can't think of any like mainstream artists before him in hip hop that used like fully cinematic beats. You know, not that I can think of at least. I played violin and I'm flabbergasted how good the strings sound. On mine? If on mine, then thank you. That means a ton. How do I ping someone on this chat? I've never pinged anyone on YouTube. I don't know what that even means. microphone at and then start typing the name. Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah. So if you want to insult people, make sure you at them first. Whoa. Probably better use a snare. The more I think about it, Sure, a chop snare. What the? Spins. Let's see if we throw enough. Fine, we'll use the spins. Boom. Ooh. Not that one. Boom. Maybe too much. was a compliment. Thank you, man. Thank you. You already start to feel the vibe of the song. Yeah, this is coming along. Layer game on point. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Tickling my eardrum with that 808. Listen, when in doubt, use the Spins 808 or some variant. I think this is distorted Spins. Listen, the Spins 808. 99% tracks it'll work on. All right. Do like a flute, I think. Feeling fluty. Okay. Tickle my eardrums with that 808. Thank you. Hopped right on with the 808. It was like, oh, well, hello there. Welcome, ambivalent. Kind of a Travis Scott beat for the people hopping on. Yeah, facts. Yeah. Remember they hit that motherfucking like. Thank you, Trust. Thank you, man. My man's focus. Yeah, that's a fact. When you get in the zone, you gotta stay in the zone, you know. When you know he's in the zone. Well, when he's in the zone, you know it's gonna be hard. That's a track title. Feeling fluty. Had Bobbin gone get a neck injury. I'm going Sawtooth for that. Sounds dope. Yeah, flutes. I'm always throwing sawtooths on flutes and high leads. Like, it's something about the rhythm it gives. It gives a good pulse to it. I guess because that's exactly what it's pulsating. I guess. Don't clip that, but yeah. So the sawtooth waves are amazing when it comes to volumes and all. It's like half a minute. That's a minute. This is 2 minutes. This is 2.5 minutes. This is around 3. Like a Tyga type beef. Love from India. Thank you, Rhubarb. We'll see for the next one what we do. We'll see what happens. Me personally, if the flute and pitch bended or play staccato, I'd make it feel like a solo just to keep things different. For like maybe we'll do that for a different portion, like for like a chorus or something. We'll switch it up. I'm still hot dog water at getting winds to sound right. Yeah, no, I had to when I started when the new NF album, I had to figure it out. That's what happened. So Like I did this trick at least 2 or 3 times on the type beats for that new NF album. Recently, I used staccato and legato strings in school. I found I love staccato strings. Yeah, legato are good for like just like adding, like increasing the volume, like giving it a ton of I, like density and like the momentum. But the maybe I guess it gives it density, but the staccato ones are what give it momentum and like that's the ear candy, you know. Flute can pitch bend. Oh, I get what you're saying, Codfish. I get you. Maybe we'll try it. Let's see what happens. Let's see. If we do a pitch bend, no one's really hearing that stuff, so. The problem with the only thing about the Spitfire stuff is it's hard to pitch bend it, because what you gotta do is you gotta go in here, mess around with this a bit, jiggle the tuning knob, then what you do is you go add for last tweak parameter. Alright, then you're like, alright, so this goes down 3 halftones, 3 halftones. The entire knob here is for 3 octaves, which is 36 halftones. So the entire thing is for 72. So what's 3 out of 72? Subtracted from 50% because we're starting at half. So bring out your calculator. If you want it to go from C to A, what you gotta do is you gotta drop it down from 50% here to here, which has to be at 0.4583, 33333. So it's very subtle, but and then because the next note's fine, you need to put that back at 0.5. So here we go. It doesn't even sound good. Put back in that weird number. Now this would be the fun part, what we do. We go, alright, 0.5. And then for here, we just make it. I don't know about the pitch bends. I don't know if those will work. Maybe we'll do staccato. Should have the most random, hardest 808 in mankind at some point. Like a distorted one, just all of a sudden have a distorted one. Build up the energy. Push. Thank you, Ambivalent. Yes, yes. I heard the single from the album. I need to give it a full listen. Yeah, definitely, Pixel. What, bro? I never touched the pitch bend in Spitfire audio. Honestly, it sounds so unnatural. Also, nah, man, it's calculated for music. They'll make it easy, man. It's math class time, y'all. Sounds like you're communicating with dolphins. Never heard anyone make music and say, "Hold up, let me get my calculator." There has been moments, sometimes with like automation, if I want to do something very specific, like with the pitch bend stuff. But there has been times where I'm like, I need this to be exactly right, and I do whip out a calculator and start doing math. It's happened before; it'll happen again. This is why you need to know algebra in order to use FL Studio. No. There probably is like some built-in way that it does it all for you. Like, there's probably no reason. I just don't spend enough time going through the new stuff, like for every release. Like some of the new stuff, like the whole fact that you can just press Control L and it'll auto make it, like all the way across, and it doesn't have problems with the last one. Like, that was a problem for me for like, I don't know, 5-7 years, and then they fixed it on the new release. I was like, what? What is that formula again? Yeah, so you want the original starting automation level is 50%, and there are 3 octaves one way and another. There's 12 halftones per octave, so that's 36 notes. So you have to take 50%, that's 36, so you have to divide it into 36 even parts, and then for each of those you have to figure out how many halftones you're going up and down. So you have, like, I went down from C to A, that's 3 halftones, so you need to say, all right, I need to go down 3 out of 36 of 1/2. Or you could just do 3 of 72, because that's twice as much as 36, and music is a science. Music is just your brain doing math. Don't get twisted. The reason these notes sound good together is because your brain has figured out the ratio between these notes and knows that the amount of times that top sine wave here, that fits directly. Two of these sine waves fit into one of these. Your brain is just doing math. Don't get it twisted, all right? This is all just math, all right? I think, I believe that's half. An octave is half. I believe I believe a perfect fifth, that is, I want to say like 2/3, like 2 to 3 ratio. Like, these are all ratios. That's what makes these all sound nice. That's a ratio. I think this is like 5/6. Maybe majors. But yeah, that's the overtones, man. This might be way too much information. This is music TMI, is what this is. Been bamboozled by big math. Saying we're all robots and we like music only because coding is involved. No, wait, now hold on. Hold on, that's not what I said. That is what I'm saying. I don't know. Like I know that that's why those things sound good. I do wonder why we care that much, Like, and the thing that should not be lost is that I've talked about before, but tension and release. Like, sometimes you want things that collide, things that don't have good ratios. Like for example, this. Oops. This here, the tension of that is what makes this sound, the A afterwards, sound so good. Like, it sounds like it's release, tension and release, and so it's a constant tension and release. If you want your music to sound good, make it have tension and release that tension, I'm too tired for this deep talk. I'm sorry, Ellison, I'm sorry. Intervals, those have been my enemy lately. Pulled that perfect fifth out of nowhere. Yeah. Listen. If you, like, maybe, I'm assuming in modern genres, maybe not like for like piano playing and all, like they're a big deal. Like when I was doing classical piano, like knowing intervals was extremely important, you know. Um, do it's lit and put somewhere randomly in the beat. I don't know if I have it. It's lit. Let's see. Trying to remember vocals. I got laughs, screams, and chants.
Die, you son of a bitch.
Perfect.
Just have this. It is that winning and about international team. Must be why metal guitar tabs look like binary, all ones and zeros. That's probably Phrygian, yeah. Like you're probably constantly doing. Something like that, something like that. That's metal, man. Something like that. Something like that. That's a beat. That's a beat. When having to do ear training in school, intervals and cadences by ear are the worst. I also got to work on memorizing them by sight. Yeah. The I don't know how it is now, but like when I was still doing piano and all, I had really good relative pitch. Like if you played one note and then played another, like if you played one note and told me what that note is and then played another, I could guess that one pretty well. And I think that's sort of what you're talking about, because like you have to know the interval between those two, it sounds like. So like that sounds like relative pitch. I don't have like a perfect pitch. Perfect pitch is insane to me, that you can just hear a note without any reference point and know what it is. Like that's insane to me. There's like I guess I have like perfect pitch for like very specific things. Like I'll be like if it reminds me of another sound, like a I don't know, like a ringtone. I can't remember which ones were off the top of my head, but like it had to be exactly like the situation had to be perfectly exact, and it had to be played in a perfect way, and then I had pitch that was perfect for that one note. But like there's in 99.9999% of circumstances I can't do that sort of stuff. It's wild to me. It wake people up. Interesting, a glimpse of what goes on in the music maker's mind. Thank you. Fire, thank you, Trust. Mother has arrived. Who's mad? Just curious, how old is everyone here? Happy Pride Month, gays. What is... Those two at the same time as 1524. Great, we have a 10-year age gap in here. TCH, what does that mean? Wish I was 15 more free time, vacation. Bass makes the hoes mad. More time for music career. Big fart like bass. AJ, how do you come up with beats and melody ideas so fast after 1,500 beats? I struggle with a lot lately. Listen, like, try to recreate stuff you haven't, or stuff you're interested in. Like, doing the instrumentals for me, like, I'll probably have ideas for days because of so many instrumentals I made, because you learn what other people do, and you're like, oh, that's an interest. I never thought of doing that, you know? And, like, doing even the type beats, like, your reference point is what other people did. So, like, when I make a type beat, it's like, okay, well, this is what they did in the original. That's interesting. How can I play my own twist on that, you know? So like listen, either try to recreate other people's stuff or try to emulate it like a type beat, just to like get an idea of what other people do. I guess that's like my main suggestion if you have trouble with like beat block, I guess is what it would be. And I'm sure, like, I've made like 1,500 beats, like you said. I'm sure I've done like the same melodies multiple times, but like, number one, there's so many, like, who's gonna notice? Number one, and number two, even if melodies are similar or the same, or chords are similar or the same, if the entire picture, the entire beat, like, isn't exactly the same, like, if it has different drum selection, different like style, like if you have the same melody in an orchestral setting versus, I don't know, like a funk setting, like it's going to sound completely different. It doesn't even matter if you're using the same chords and melodies. Doesn't even let me know what the note was played first, sadly. I bet I'll lose it. Yeah, like, I would lose it. That's crazy. Because like, I guess I could be like, alright, that's major, that's minor. That sounds like... It sounds like E and D to me. Nope, they're both B's. See? Alright, I've lost it. Jeez. Stream on Twitch, bro. Restream is free. It's free, but it's not free for the resolution. Could you imagine trying to look at this at like 720p? Listen, if you're watching this at 720p, you are not cool enough. If you're trying to watch this at 720p, I'm impressed because like it's hard to see at 1080, I bet. Yo, question. What's up, Carl? How can I help you? Rate yourself from 1 to 10. How good are you at trying to play the piano while sight reading? Sight reading, I'm terrible. Like, I guess also though, like, number one, I haven't played in like 2 years, but when I was played, sort of like sight reading and like sort of that sort of stuff is a lot more in more modern mindsets of music and all, like music playing and all. Like, I've been classically trained forever, so like you don't just sight read classical music. That just is not something most people can do. Even people who can sight read, like that's pretty hard to do, you know. I don't even know where to go. I'd go to music composition school if I had the courage to speak the native language here. But my mom's forcing me to choose accounting for college. Accounting? Listen, take it from an accountant. If you don't want to do accounting, don't go into accounting, alright? That's a terrible thing to do, alright, to yourself. It's not a bad thing to know, but like, if you don't want to do accounting, don't do it. Are you good at math, Codfish? If you're not good at math, don't go into accounting. Native tongue as well. Where are you from, Codfish? What's good? What's up, Bylus? How you doing? Found a free plugin for OBS to stream on multiple platforms. What's the name, Hose Man? Email, got a track to send you produce. Yeah, go for it, Carl. It's in the description. It's info@h3music.org is the one to get me in. So you know how to make music, learn jazz or classical, and you kind of know how to use Blender. Is well aware of the math and music. The fuck is you doing in free time back then? Listen, that's what I did in my free time. You just named everything I did in my free time. I found it all good, Carl. So Discord. All right, sounds good, Hose Man. Yeah, all of high school, I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. All right, that was it. For me personally, I find it easy to learn stuff, and so that sort of allows me to be able to do whatever I want to a certain extent. But it also means I have no, like, when I was in high school, I had no clue what I wanted to be because I was like. I was good at stuff, it just mattered what I put my time into, if that makes sense. So I could, like, I think this was just, I don't know, I lucked out. Nature gifted me, and then my parents nurtured me this way. I don't know which one it is, but like, for me personally, it was, I could be successful at whatever I want if I just put in the time, if that made sense. And so that's what all of high school was my free time. I was just trying different things like Blender, like video editing, just trying to see what I liked most, and music is one that got successful and all. That's one of the things that got successful. So from the Philippines, by struggling learning The language. Tagalog, Tong. I thought it was Tong. Maybe it's a different language, but yeah. So I can't have a regular casual conversation. Yeah. I'm not sure on the, like, what I'll also say is don't take my advice for higher education for Philippines specifically, because I am not very well versed on Filipino education and how that works at all. Good morning. What's up, Anwar? How you doing? Doing good, Ilis. How are you? Oh, you are doing good. I'm reading the comment. Yeah, it says you're good. Welcome. How about that? What happened to accounting? Why do you not recommend? I had like an accounting and applied economics class, but I absolutely hate. I'm not bad at math. I'm just bad at memorizing. Yeah. Or it sounds like, because like accounting is one of those things that if you don't enjoy accounting, the process will suck and you will be unhappy. All right, because that's sort of like you have to at least enjoy the puzzle putting together of accounting. If you don't, it's a rough time. All right, like. I never got a degree in accounting, but I've worked at a tax office since I was 14. I started as one of those sign spinners out front and then worked my way up. So, like right now, I'm a accountant, tax preparer. That's my real job. So, applied economics, though, I'm trying to think what that would be. Because, like, I'm also trying to think, like I said previously, like Filipino education system versus American. I'm assuming it's similar, but that is just an assumption. So, history high school classmates did know they were sitting with a goat in class back then. Oh yeah, they knew. All right. I already had a bit of a following at that point, so people knew I had I remember it was like it must have been beginning of junior year or something. There was this gal. We were in the library. We were talking about I have a YouTube channel. Like okay. How many followers do you got? Like 6, like it was something like 6,000, 10,000, something in there. She's like, oh what? and it's much bigger now than it was even then. My brother sent you something in your email. That sounds good, Carl. Awesome. Bro, organized beats make my skin crawl. Does this count as unorganized? Yeah. Well, say Codfish with the accounting stuff is do what you gotta do. If you gotta get the accounting degree, get the accounting degree. But if you really hate it that much and you have any way out of it, I would take that out, all right, and see what you do. Like, and like I get where your mom's coming from because it does pay well, I'm assuming especially in the Philippines, because here there's a ton of accountants and all. Like there was along the sort of the road we worked on, there was like 3-4 other tax shops. Like how many tax people do you need on one street? H3 going to get those remember me DMs. No, nobody make beats is perfect. Thank you, Ilis. I got quite a few subs on YouTube with Riz. No, that gal was not my type. She was too hot. All right. She was hot though, dude. Library Girl was hot. I have like zero Riz though, let me tell you. Alright, man, thanks. Yeah, of course, God. Let me start making a second beat. What time is it? It's already 10:40. We're gonna have to make a beat in like 20 minutes. This has been an hour and a half of me talking and half an hour of making a beat. Alright, let's make another beat quickly. Salary here is trash. Yeah. If the salary's trash, what's your mom's push for the accounting? Is it like a family pride sort of thing? We need a beat titled Library Girl. Multiple families. No, we're not calling a beat Library Girl. Average pays like $500 a month. What's the standard of living where you're at, man? $500 here and there, probably. Like I have no concept. Fun fact: if you tell girls you make music, your Riz increases by at least 40%. All right. Pause. All right, that only works up to a certain age. If you're like 35 and you say I make music, girls are not interested in that. All right. No. No, yeah, it's what was that? There's that meme or that video about girls' reactions when you say you're in a band, and like when you tell an 18-year-old girl you're in a band, she's like super, whoa, 25-year-old. Oh, that's cool. And then it was like a 35-year-old. Oh, you're in a band, huh? Like the interest drains quickly. Like, this one's for you, babe. I'm almost 30 and not too far behind. It works for me. Oh, shit. I just insulted your Riz, vengeful. Boys, we need to find Library Girl. No, we are not harassing Library Girl. Please, for the love of God, do not harass Library Girl. Just the money. Damn. Yeah, bet. I don't know how much more advice I got, COD, but best of luck, alright? That's a rough situation, man. Take care of yourself, though. I don't know what I'm doing. The only thing is a 40% increase of 0 is still 0, so you did insult me. Respect. I'm in a band, but my big breakout's gonna happen soon, said every musician ever. That's my pickup line will be, I'm a musician, I peaked in 2019. 1040 here to How much for mix and master? 1040 here. Huh? Like the time? Oh yeah, 1040 here as well. Yeah. Mix and master. I don't mix and master, unfortunately, but I highly recommend Adrian Stressow. He's a guy who worked often with Justin Stone. Elijah Kyle when I worked with those guys. They all use Adrian. He does an amazing job with mixing and mastering. Ghost Beats, also he's a good. He is a good. I'm sorry, the violin comment threw me off track. Ghost Beats is a good mixer and master as well if you're interested. So check out those two guys. They do a great job. That's London Contemporary or LOF plugin. They like 200. The London Contemporary Orchestra. I do think that was like 200. I don't think the Spitfire single violin was that expensive. I thought that one was only like $80 or so. You dripping, buddy. I remember Albion 1 was like 400. This was back when I didn't have bills. I purchased all these when I did have bills. I haven't purchased a plugin in probably like 4 years. Like it was pre Rona. Like that's how long it's been. So gonna be using a lot of your stuff, bro. Thank you, Carl. It means a ton, man. That's sick. Alright, I need to make a beat quick. When you try to cover up with a cough. Alright, let's see what we got here. That will not work. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Irish. Give me one. Sorry, whoever had to just hear that. If you need to be in 50 minutes or less, give H3 a call. We're down to 12. Dune, it did sound like Dune actually. Like I'm going to war for Scotland. That's like a funeral. We lost a brethren in battle. He's lost to the music. Um. Balls. I was busy talking to the Lord of Music. They can take our beats, but they'll never take our freedom. Is it? It's vintage keys. Let's check out Harmer. Let's just see what Harmer's got for us. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right, we're getting rid of Harmer. Yes. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe we'll just make something piano-y, I guess. After the Scottish Pipes, that was a certified hood classic. A certified hood classic. Have a good rest of your night, everyone. Up to a lo-fi beat titled Library Girl. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll make a lo-fi. Yeah, fuck it, we're gonna make a lo-fi type beat. We're not calling it lo-fi. Library Girl, though. Look at that Harmer. It looks like it. Oh, wait, someone leaving. Oh, ambivalent. Yeah, have a good one, ambivalent. Okay, that Harmer looks like trying to hack into the mainframe. Yeah, that's a fact. That's very true. Dr. Dre. Oh wait, never mind. Sickness a lot lately. Piano, that was fire. Thank you, Pixel. Yeah, that one. The piano's pretty fire. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, it's pretty fire if I do say so myself. turned off when you make a song and someone mentions it sounds like a song they know. Then you listen and it does sound like that. You hate the song you made. Honestly, I make so many type beats that that's kind of the purposeful outcome. So, not really. It doesn't occur as often. I guess like because most of my music is made to sound like other people's music, like or at least emulate it, you know. So, I guess like if someone said that about an original beat, I'd be like kind of a little sour, maybe. Maybe I guess like not so much with the type beats though, is what I'll say. Why is this in a lo-fi kit? What's the next note? What's the next note? So beautiful. This reminds me of libraries. This is Library Girl, and then this is me. Sounds like a good Overcooked 2 lobby music. Yeah, hey, facts. Let's see if we can do this. POV hanging at the library with DMX. It's I desperately need a beat. How much do you charge? I'll pay. 150, Joseph. Shoot me an email with the deets and we can get to work. Sure kept the barking sounds for real. The worst part is that's from that Eminem song. Was it like, did Killshot have the bark in the... No, I think it was the Logic Eminem one. I can't remember. It was one of those Eminem songs. I didn't like a guitar, and then we're good. Then we're good. 11:06. Balls. Not a lap steel. Anything but that. Oh. There's a little mandolin in the background. I'm just strumming. Not working. Hold up. Everyone, hold the door. Hold the door. There we go. There we go. I think it might have been Homicide. Yes, there we go. That's it, Pixel. Way too many napkins, babkins. POV, you shat yourself, but you still chill. What does that mean? What does that mean? What are these words? to your TikTok cooking music video for sure. I've seen my music in stranger places. And Stranger Things. Non-TM. Definitely would be in one of those videos. Oh, come on now. When they're doing the montage. There we go. That's a lo-fi type beat. Got a pile in my pants, but the vibe's all good. Roaming through the streets, spreading my smell throughout the hood. Bars, facts. Alright, there we go. Took us a little bit longer than 12 minutes, but we did get it done. We got her done. Let me show you quickly the beat that's hopefully on the website. It is on the website, but it does not have an image with it because for some reason loading images takes this website a little bit longer than everything else. Let's see here. See if it came up finally. Yes, it did. Alright. If you go to the website, was happy hearing more lo-fi. Ayo, facts. Can't go wrong with lo-fi, right? But if you're interested, check out the website. There's a new NF type beat called Gratitude. I'll play you a quick snippet here. There we go. That's your snippet. Gratitude up on the website right now if you're interested. And we'll be up on YouTube the usual time. 12 to 15 hours from now, whenever the usual time is. What piano is that? This is a Keyscape one. It's one of the it's called Lonely Basement, I believe. It's one of the like wonky tonk ones, or it has I like the acoustic like texture it's got. So yeah, it's a real nice one. Scrolled all the way back to the start of the video and I see him flexing a luscious lips. I pressed start and then I realized I didn't have any Carmex on and I was like, oh crap. So yes, this video starts with me buttering up my lips. I'm gonna head out, take care, have a good week. Yeah, have a good one, Ellison, thanks for hanging. Do you know what instrument was used for the beat in Suffice by NF? Let me see what I ended up doing. Let's see here. Play the original. Yeah, this is the Suffice is just woodwinds. Around like 36 seconds in, you hear the really high woodwinds. The entire beat is that woodwind sample, but it's just pitch shifted down an octave, and then it has a ton of filters thrown on it. So it's just standard orchestral woodwinds for Suffice. So that's what's happening there. That beat, I like it. Thank you, Pixel. Thank you, Trust Fuego. Thank you, mate. But yeah, Gratitude up on the website now. Will be on YouTube 12 to 15 hours. And then okay, thank you. Yeah, of course, open. Yeah, happy to do it. 24 hours from now, the first beat we made tonight, the sort of Travis Scott synthy sort of thing, will be up on the website. And then usual time on Tuesday for the YouTube. Have a good day, evening, everyone. Thanks for streaming. So yeah, of course, Pixel, you have a good one as well. And then 48 hours from now, the final lo-fi Library Girl beat we made. That one will be up on the website, and then usual time on Wednesday. So look forward to all of that coming out here soon. And we'll be back at it next Thursday. No, that's not true. Next Sunday. I've lost track of what day it is. So yeah, next Sunday we'll be back at it for another great stream. What's up, bro? What's up, Nick? I'm doing the exit. I'm trying to get out of here. Uh, but yeah, that's what's coming out here soon. Thank you for hanging, gentlemen. It's been real. It's been real chill. I've been talking for way too long tonight, but but we made some fun beats and talked about some good stuff. So thank you all for hanging out. I will see you all later. Have a good one, Nick. Pixel, see you later. Open, Ellison, Trust, Cod. Joseph, if you're in here still. Yeah, of course, God. Have a good one, and best of luck with your situation and all. All right, wish you the best. I think ambivalence I hear. I think that's everyone. Carl, if you're in here still. Anyone else who's in here, have a good one. Just have to watch from the beginning just to see you on here. Yeah, but skip like the first 5 seconds. It's just me adding chapstick. All right, don't watch that. That's weird. But yeah, everyone have a good one. All right, good to see y'all. Peace.